Ain't no way. Ain't no way. 2K25 is already patched. Ain't no way Mike Wang changed the game after creators done went to community day and tested the game out, and they intend to share the embargo lifted today. Pure wildness. We're gonna get into all of that. Let me just share this with Discord. Pure, pure wildness. Let me pull up the image as well because I don't want folks thinking they're like, nah, that was you, bro. That was you just lying. Nah, bro. That's Mike Wayne. Let me pull it up first. Give me a second. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, this is it right here. Okay, let me see if I show it. Yeah, that's it right there. I'll wait for the folks to start rolling in. And let me get to the chat. There they go. What up, TGO? Stretch Pig. Appreciate you being here, man. Appreciate you being here. Salute, salute. What up, Slim? Hopefully we get some folks rolling in so we could talk about this stuff. I was wondering if maybe, everybody's just watching some other creators. It's just a lot of content going out right now. What up, Chosen? What's up, Ryan P, Ramel, Luis Serrano? Saludos, saludos. Appreciate the love from Charlotte, man. What up, millions? Yeah, so we let the folks roll in and see what we got. Kadeem, what it is? OG in the building. The last splastronaut. Yeah, y'all get creative with them YouTube names. What's good though? What's good, y'all? What up, Jalen? Yeah, lot to talk about, man. Lot to talk about. Yeah, like up the stream. We're gonna get into it. I was super hyped yesterday. You guys know I was disappointed with what I saw with the gameplay leaks. And then, the community day embargo got lifted at 11 a.m. So a bunch of folks that was mad hype. Everybody was hyped. I was hyped looking at all the videos. I was watching Joe Knows join. You guys know I dropped another video about what Joe Knows had to say. And I was just excited again. I felt excited after being so let down yesterday. I was so disappointed with yesterday's gameplay leaks. And then Mike Wang just drops a bombshell. I don't know. I think he had the best intentions, but he didn't fully think out this tweet. Let's just get to the tweet. How many we got? 59. We'll do this. We'll get to the tweet. Let me pull it up separately too. So there you guys. Give me a second here. All right. Excuse me. Mike Wang sent out this tweet saying enjoying NBA. That's what's crazy is that he acknowledges it right off rip. Are you guys enjoying the creator videos that are dropping today? That's the first sentence. Are you guys enjoying those videos? But hold on, let me tell you something. While you're enjoying them, yo, Mike is sick in the head, bro. 2K, they evil, bro. You can't tell me he ain't know that was hella wrong. One thing to know, dribbling, amongst other things, has changed quite a bit. Come on. Dribbling is probably the biggest topic that folks were focused on expecting change. That's mainly because Mike Wang said that dribbling has gone through like a 15-year overhaul. Dribbling was built from the ground up. If you guys didn't know, dribbling and shooting is what Mike Wang is directly responsible for developing. Those are his babies. He got a close eye on dribbling and shooting. You're going to tell me that they developed this whole game? They spent the entire year developing this whole game? As OP as the LeBron step back is for a lot of players, I never found it that OP this year. It did kill quite a few times, but I didn't find it that useful this year. But a lot of players do make good use of it. And it's one of the key animations that folks are looking at. You develop the whole game based around this OP move being in the game. And you leave it in the game for creators to come and test out. So I was watching Joe No's video, and he got a bunch of clips of performing the LeBron James step back. He just kind of had them all lined up together and compiled, and boom, one step back after another. Nothing. That's just showcasing how useful it is going to be in 2K25. And in the middle of this is when Mike Wang sends this out. One thing to know, dribbling, amongst other things, has changed quite a bit since we made the Community Day build. That's the game that Community Day players were playing on. Several moves, LeBron hop back, the hezzy, drag, size up, escape type moves are now gone, and several new moves have been added. We have no clue what the new moves are. There's not a glimpse. Don't you think that if you was gonna, I want to put this the right way because maybe it wasn't his intention, but don't you think, I think Mike Wang should have gave some consideration that his actions were gonna hurt some of the Community Day members who spent these last couple of days running and gunning, trying to get this content prepared for today's embargo lift. No, what I'm saying is, if you were going to mention new moves and some of the moves that these content creators are actually pushing forward as content, like a LeBron step back, being that now their videos are kind of rendered irrelevant. If somebody made a video talking about, if their title was, mind you, embargo lifted at 11 a.m. If their title on the video was something like LeBron James step back is back in the game, they done already spent that time making that video. Like Joe Knows had a segment saying LeBron's step back is in the game. These creators spent time making those videos only to find out after they done made it, after embargo has been lifted, Mike sends this out saying that those moves have been removed. It's so disrespectful. I'm saying the way in which you could somehow flip that around is showcasing the new moves that are going to replace these moves that are being removed. That's the only saving grace, in my opinion. Although there's a lot of things about 2K25 that look good. We're not saying that 2K25 is doomed now. There's a lot of content going out, man. These people are going crazy with the content, and the game does look good to me. What do you guys think? I'm going to get to the comments because I've been talking a lot here. Let me get to the comments. I see a super chat just came in. AllCity OG with the first super chat of the stream saying, I'm interested in hearing what animations they put into the game to replace the LeBron step back and others they patched. Yeah, exactly what we've been talking about. Yeah. Koza said, there goes Koza's in here. Maybe Koza could help enlighten us. Koza was at Community Day. Appreciate you being here, Koza. Let me add you as a mod, matter of fact. Give me a second. Let me get to the YouTube so I can add you as a mod. You shouldn't be in here with that blank name. Koza, there goes Koza. Don't do that to me. I can't see it. There you go. Add moderator. Standard. Save. All right, what did Koza say? I don't know exactly what he means by hezzy, drag, size up, escape type move. He speaks very vague. I thought it was vague as well. What could he mean, Koza? Like, in your opinion, what was in the game that seemed like a hezzy, drag, escape? If you can enlighten us, after my tweet, I kind of lost. Me too. That's what I said. Heck, I kind of lost. That's what the whole video was about that I just made. I kind of lost my enthusiasm. Tron, what up, Tron? Said, don't patch the game. Let it ride unless there's clear glitches that need to be addressed. And I screenshot a comment, which I was going to share in another video as well. Matter of fact, I mentioned it. I mentioned it in this past video. Game looks good, but right now is it's a very controlled environment, in my opinion. So facts. All right, so let's talk about that, right? It right now is like a controlled environment, like the homie said, meaning that 2K can pretty much dictate what's going to be delivered to the public, like what's going to be sent out. And they show that even more. They show that the whole thing was finesse even more. I don't think it encompasses everything about 2K25. But one of the most overpowered moves that's normally going to get you open was allowed to be in the gameplay tester that they were playing, in the version of the Community Day version of 2K that they was playing. And of course, creators came out and they started showcasing what they saw. And in the middle of that, Mike is gonna say, no, 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 hold up, hold up, hold up. Hold up, yeah. Hella, Royd. I'm probably showing my age there. But yeah, you gotta be crazy. You gotta be crazy. By season 3, the game will be totally different than launch. It's different. What's crazy? The game is different. Yo, that's insane. The homie said be crazy different by season 3, and the joint is already different 3 days later. 2K25 is already different 3 days later after community day. Come on. The John Wall drag. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. The John Wall drag escape. That makes perfect sense. I could see them removing that. The drag move is the Jamal Murray. I think the drag move is the John Wall. I think he's talking about the drag John Wall escape. We know the Jamal Murray's gone. Everybody knew that. But that makes more sense for it to be the John Wall. It could be both. It could be both, or the long, or anything similar to it. I did just see some more clips about the go-to shots and the way in which James Harden's go-to shot, the way in which he pulls up. Oh Lord, those go-to shots really got some. I thought it was gonna be like a novelty for 2K25. You know, only certain type of players will be getting in that type of bag. But we seen the cancel animations look hella effective. You know, the go-to shots were only going to be as effective as the cancel allows them to be. So what I mean to say is to be able to cancel out the go-to shot and leave that, we mentioned that in the live stream, to be able to cancel out will leave that defender on his toes. Otherwise, he'll get to learn the moves that lead up to a go-to shot. Do you get what I'm saying? And then he'll start adapting and playing better defense. Now that you have that cancel, and it looks effective at that. It's not just a bootleg cancel like we had in 2K24 that you can't really make effective use of. This in 2K25 look fast. So there was one, matter of fact, I got the clip. We're going to load up this clip, y'all. Give me a second. Let me see if I could just put it over here. Y'all got to see this. Shout out to 2K Labs. By the way, if you guys are looking for the best jump shots, you're having trouble shooting on 2K, I'll definitely consider joining NBA 2K Lab Premium. They have a whole jump shot tool that you could use your actual controller and time your shot while you're playing 2K, and you'll see the timing pop up. And then it'll average out your 10 shots and tell you what's the best jump shot for your timing, which is it's dope. I always recommend it. If you guys want to sign up for a jump shot tool like that, use promo code AllCity to save yourself 20% while I load up this clip. Let me load up this clip. Give me a second. Browse. This is going to be, I think I saved it in here. 2K clips. Shot can. Yeah, y'all got to see this. Yeah, I gotta see this. Let me loop it. Okay, that's a media source. Yep. All right, let me just show this joint right here. Give me a second. I'm gonna resize it for y'all right now because that joint is over my grill. Pause. Y'all gotta see it, bro. Y'all gotta see it, bro. Peep the travel. Look at this. He kept dribbling, bro. Look at he kept going. That's shout out NBA 2K Labs sharing this. Ain't that some? Ain't that some? If we seeing that, if that was able, was Koza? Was that you, Koza? Is Koza still in the stream? We got to find out if Koza's still in here. That was probably messing around. That was Koza, because Koza was the one representing NBA 2K Lab over there. So it says Koza on it, right? Does it say Koza on it? I don't know. He said that's my new go-to move. Hey, what's up, Lenzino? Hey, if we're experiencing that with these folks like Koza that only been on the game for 5 minutes, what the hell we gonna get when? What the hell we gonna get when the crazy, like when Koza has days and weeks with the game? What we gonna see? He figured this out. NBA 2K Lab in the building. Salute, appreciate you being here. They confirmed that was Koza. What the hell Koza gonna come up with a couple of days or a few weeks on the game? Oh Lord! And mind you, he's using Trae Young, right? If I'm not mistaken, So he has to use, he's figuring this out with all of Trey Young's animations. This is not like he gets to pick and choose his animations and really go crazy. He able to figure that out just solely with like Trey Young. Yo, this is gonna get crazy. Travel Trey Young. Yeah. These cheeses are these cheeses are already in the game, eh? 2K Lab, thank you for sharing that, by the way. That was super dope. I couldn't believe it. I saw it right before I went live. Right before I started going live, I saw this clip. I said, "Oh, I have to clip this and you know, put it together. We got to talk about this." And I just figured I had the clip there, so I figured let's show it live. I was gonna put it in the video. What up, Twan? Cole's about to find all the travel trees. What build you making? I'm not sure. So I saw Joe Knows video, and Joe Knows kind of showed that tall guards are an option. So I'm not sure. I would love to experience, like with the skills that I have now, I would love to experience the 6'5s from 2K20. I would love to. I was so tempted to make one last year. I never did it. But I would love to experience something like that. I might start with like I'm thinking like a 6'8", excuse me. Coach Z in the building, so they're not gonna fix the hitch. Everyone says the rhythm shooting and with the dribbling. Well, if you, I saw different people dribbling, and it didn't initially when all right, like I mentioned in the earlier video, Uncle Demi made the game look like everything was hitched. So at least from watching his gameplay leak, I haven't seen the official drop, but watching the gameplay leak, everything looked like hitched because that was one of my complaints and why I was disappointed. But after watching Joe Knows and see here Koza going crazy, it looks smooth. It looks like you could get away or find different ways to avoid those hitches. You know what I mean to say? And I saw Joe Knows stringing the moves together. And they string together similar to 2K24. I don't know if the action on the controller, the input cue, is going to be the same exact way, but the way in which they string together seems very similar. Just a bit more fluidity there. So crazy stuff. Is NBA 2K25 worth getting this year? I will say this. I'm going to be as honest as possible. In the beginning of the day, I was super excited. I loved what I had seen from the community day drops. I said, yeah, this is going to be worth it. This is it. But as the day continues on, they're showing like clipping between players. I don't know if you guys know what that is where like, say one player is behind another, their body will show through, the clip through the person that's in front of them. So there was already like clipping. They showed things like that. That's a issue that other gaming developers have often, like with RPGs and things like that. Clipping is a major issue. Not so much in 2K, but you don't want to see too much of that. The fact that we saw it off of the community day version is a little concerning. I think it's gonna. It's hard to say because some people are so jaded. I'm getting it mainly because I'm a content creator. I will say that. If I wasn't a content creator, would I be getting it right now? Highly doubtful. Like highly doubtful. I imagine if I wasn't a content creator, I would probably be running and gunning Black Myth Wukong. And Outlaws is Star Wars Outlaws is dropping in 3 days. So I imagine I would have been thinking only fun. What up, Agent Q? And it just seems like I could really make fun with those type of games with 2K. You just don't know how hard it's going to be for you to create fun. So it's like guessing. Is it how hard, how difficult am I going to have to work to create fun on this game? Over the last few years, I feel like I've been making different builds to try and create fun. It wasn't just fun, you know, with the build that you had out there is what I'm getting at. I appreciate you, old head. What's good, man? Flight School, let's get to the chat, man. Wagwan, call me Bane. What's good? Yo, why is the movement so slow? It's not slow. I don't know who you guys are watching. I don't know. Hold on. Let me correct that. Because it's very similar to 2K24. So unless you got the dribble moves down, you're not going to be able to take full advantage of the speed. So you're going to look slow out there. So you got to know how to speed boost, just like in 2K24. If you didn't have your dribble moves down, you were looking like molasses out there. So in that regard, it looks like 2K24, where the players who invest in understanding the dribble combinations to speed boost, they'll look a lot quicker than the average person. For instance, like Uncle Demi getting on the sticks and having those gameplay leaks. And I'm not trying to roast Uncle Demi here. Hopefully he sees that. I mean, hopefully someone like Uncle Demi understands that he was so bad he shouldn't even have any type of ego when I'm saying how poor the gameplay looked. Because it was that far off. It was like a night and day difference from what I saw yesterday to what I'm seeing today from players like Joe Knowles and Koza. So yeah, already patched. Yeah, just got to make sure you're taking off at the right time. Facts. Yeah. People spend more time and money on 2K than their real life. It's kind of sad. I guess it can be depending on what up, Rad? What's good, man? Depending on how your life is going. If you got rent due and your electric bill is due, and you get a final notices, and you here spending money on 2K, then yeah, you got issues. But if life is good, you got no concerns in the world, and you on 2K as your hobby, I understand it. I could get it. What up, Saint? What's going on? Can you play My Career offline, and is it worth it? You can play My Career offline, and you're gonna get seasonal progression for playing My Career, or rep progression. Excuse me, rep progression. I don't know if there's seasonal. I could have sworn they said seasonal progression as well, but you're gonna get progression offline this year, and I think it is the rep because I know they was talking about grinding to legend offline. People are concerned that the My Career offline game mode is gonna die out because you're able to grind this rep 1, and you no longer need to grind to 99. So for a lot of people that's like a gift. For players that only like to play online, that's like a gift. And I hate to say it like that because I really don't consider it a gift. I think 2K should be thanking us, but it is what it is. It saves a lot of people a lot of time to go out there and compete at the highest level right off rip is what I'm trying to get at. And a lot of people in the community are willing to buy their builds right at 99 and spend all that VC, put it up front. And if their build doesn't work out, then they'll just create another build. If you love basketball and have disposable income and discipline in your spending habits, 2K is a good game for you. Just be careful. Yes, sir. Couldn't have said it better. Appreciate that, Stretch Pig. How many we got? 432 in the chat. Bro, if the Jamal Murray is going to be like it was in 24, no, the Jamal Murray's gone, George. That joint is out of here. No, thankfully you tuned in. But yeah, Jamal Murray, gone with the wind. What up, Hoax? What's good, man? It's all good, man. Appreciate you being here. All those realistic animations will cause more clipping. I can see that. Let's get back to the basics, the grind. Yeah, I would love for this game to be good. Scarface said the first patch is scaring me. They're going to mess something up. That's what's crazy. 2K is not. Now, we can't really say that it's a patch because the game hasn't released. Patches is normally done after release. So whatever gameplay adjustment they made changed it to the point that some of your favorite animations are no longer in the game, even though the community day creators played the game with your favorite animations in the game. I feel like 2K has been lit. TNT, appreciate the $5 super chat. He says, I feel like 2K has been harvesting our pre-order money to finish their hold on, that was interesting. To finish their development and cover final costs. I don't think 2K was banking on pre-order money to finish 2K 25's development. I think if we're thinking that, then we're not really fully understanding how much money 2K got. There's a reason why they're always on your storefront as the top selling games. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah, they're not hurting for anything financially. Even if they take declines, they're not hurting financially. The city will be trash. We don't know. We don't know yet. We're getting the city information. I imagine it's going to take place on the 29th. Because the embargo lifted today for creators. So they have today to talk about certain aspects of what they experienced at Community Day. And then they have tomorrow to talk about other stuff like the builders. So then I imagine 2K wouldn't want to interrupt that, so they might leave it for the day after that or the following day after that. Why RPG games go hard every year, but sports games are dying? Bring back competition and companies compete for your money. Yeah. What up, Ricky Martin? Salute to everybody in here. Appreciate y'all being here. How much do you think VC gonna cost? It's gonna be one of the first videos I make, as I always do. It's gonna be about VC, how much bills cost, what it's gonna cost you to play 2K. So y'all can rest assured that's gonna be one of the first videos that we talk about, and we get the game on the 4th, so it's about a week away. Yeah, like up the stream, man. It was a huge waste of time. Half the reason I stopped playing is for 20 minutes and waiting for 40 because of stupid park. Yeah, I really didn't like park. We went out there for a couple days. We tried it a couple times, and nah, the same. There's something missing. And you're talking. I know you guys see me like a lot of y'all young folks are like, oh, of course this old head doesn't play park. But that's what I was. I was a park player. Hit legend multiple times, only playing park, only the park mode legend. So you guys know when you say hit legend, that's like when I say hit legend, it's not the pride in hitting legend, although I do have some pride in that. It's the amount of time when you say that you hit legend, you know the amount of time that you had to invest in playing the game. You know what I mean to say? So the amount of hours, like 2K24, I didn't even really like and deleted it multiple times, skipped whole seasons, and I still had 1,200 hours logged on that game. So that goes to show you that 1,200 hours is light. I didn't even like that game. Think they're gonna force us to play park again for affiliations? I don't know. Interesting. It depends on how dope. I think that if the park doesn't have that River City court, and if like folks ain't making that transition to my team to get on that River City court, I think people are gonna be bothered, and it may even influence how people feel about the park. They got to bring it, man. You can't showcase this goated historic park that every player, every 2K player from that time remembers and appreciates. You can't showcase that and then bring something less than that when you deliver the game. I don't think the game we see now is the game that we're gonna get. Facts. Yeah, we've confirmed that. We've confirmed that. For the folks that are new, just tuning in, first, please consider dropping a like and subscribing to the channel if you're new here. But I'm gonna pull this up. This is Mike Wang. If you just tuned in, Mike Wang in the middle of Community Day drops. Creators who went to Community Day dropping all their videos of everything they experienced while they got to test the game at Community Day. Mike Wang sends this message out right in the middle of that. Enjoying NBA 2K25 creator videos dropping today. So he acknowledges that the creators are dropping their videos today. One thing to know, dribbling amongst other things have changed quite a bit since we made the Community Day build, the version of 2K that Community Day creators were playing. There's something that just feels so shady about that to me. These dudes, they go to Community Day, they're creators, they have an opportunity to eat right now. They get a ton of viewership during this time, and they have only a few days to make that happen. 2K25 drops on the 4th. And in the middle of them dropping this content, showcasing what they have seen, you go and tell everybody, hey, by the way, you guys are enjoying that stuff, right? You like that stuff, but let me tell you something. It's not what you guys are going to get. One thing to know, dribbling amongst other things has changed quite a bit since we made the Community Day build. Several moves, the LeBron hop back, the hezzy drag, size up escape type moves are now gone, and several new moves have been added. Nobody at Community Day got to see the several new moves that have been added. Wouldn't that have been dope for them to showcase that instead of showcasing something that the community has already seen from 2K24? What do they be thinking over there? And like I mentioned in the beginning of the live stream, don't you think that it would have been better to develop the game around these new moves instead of developing the game with this OP LeBron step back animation that you intended to remove later? Wouldn't that have been a factor when you was like changing the player to court ratio? Wouldn't you have factored in a move that creates the absolute most space? One of the moves that create a lot of space, I should say. Wouldn't that have been a factor when figuring out the player to court ratio and what's effective? Oh man, I'm sorry that I sound annoyed, but it's annoying. It's annoying. And then Koza showcases this. Salute to Koza representing NBA 2K Labs. Koza and NBA 2K Labs was just in here. Look at this travel. That's the shot canceling. Pretty sure I'm going to make that tomorrow's video. Look at the shot canceling. He was going into a shot and he canceled out and kept going. Whoop, gone to the rack. And Koza figured this out in that community day builder version of 2K that they allowed them to play, where he only has Trae Young's animations equipped on this player. He was able to figure this out already. Imagine what happens when someone like Koza gets their hands on it for a week. What other animation is broken out there? What else out there they finna glitch? Lyrically outspoken with a $5 super chat. I missed another chat. My fault. I'm gonna get to it, Slim. I see you. AllCity, you saw the back of the jersey in the trailer. It said patch. Yeah, I put it. I appreciate your $5 super chat, lyrically outspoken. I put it in a video. Yeah, I put that in a video. $10 super chat from AllCity Sim said 500 plus in the chat. We can get to at least 150 likes. Run it up. Salute, Slim. Appreciate that, man. Thank you. I like that you can move as a tall player. I noticed that too, Scarface. I noticed that too. Stretch Pig says, City, love your channel and your points are always on point. Thanks, Stretch Pig. We invested. And even if my point is not on point or we're not aligned in how we see things, we could have dialogue about it. I could explain why I see it the way I see it, and you could explain how you see it. You feel what I'm saying? We just agree to disagree or certain instances. And there ain't nothing wrong with that. I noticed that people play 2K from hella different perspectives quite often. Carry and double, yeah, that's 2K for you, AllCity. Facts. Although it's a travel, that transition was seamless. It was seamless. That's what we said. We noticed that the canceling is going to be OP this year. Now, the go-to shots were only going to be as effective as canceling out of them would allow you to be. Like I mentioned earlier, if the canceling out of these shots weren't effective and they were slow, then what happens is the defenders will end up learning the animations that lead into a go-to shot, and they'll play you accordingly as they learn it. But as long as you got that cancel and it's fast like this, it's quick, seamless, woo, go-to shots with the shot canceling is going to be a problem. You buying 2K Labs? What does that mean? I can't buy 2K Labs. What does that mean? I'm telling you guys that you could use their service. I've made videos about how good 2K Labs Jump Shot Creator is for you guys. You guys might want to check it out. If you do sign up, use promo code AllCity. I always tell you guys, you can save yourself 20%. Why won't 2K bring back instant green feet animations? No jumping to contest will get you burnt. Facts, Chris Allen. You get burnt up out there. That's gonna be fun. New game means new chair. I've been thinking about a new chair. I have been thinking about it, but I love this chair. But I have been thinking about it, and then I don't want to have. I'm thinking of setting up creating another setup. So if I do, then I'll just get a new chair. I'll move this one to the other setup. How do you feel about them taking coverage percentages away? Why do you think they're taking coverage? What are you referring to? Let me know what you're referring to, so that way I can give you a better answer. Yeah, this is going to be a good year for the AllCity team. You know, we out there, we're in the 2K streets. A lot of us are shaking and moving out there, and people are noticing that it's really not just me out here. We got a team of folks, good folks, not just some knuckleheads that don't know how to represent themselves. We got good folks, grown folks. Beautiful thing. Oh, he's referring to no more shot percentages. Oh, it doesn't give you a contest percentages. It's not showing you a contest percentage. Is that what? I've been busy today, so I haven't been able to catch a lot of the information that's out there. So I'm catching up with y'all. Please advocate for better hairstyles. I feel you, Raymond. Raymond, I would like better hairstyles, but I refuse to make videos about it. Not when the gameplay suffers the way it's been. Now, if everything was on point, trust and believe, I'd be talking about the hairstyles. But I can't put that over the gameplay, V. It's just weird to me. They do need better hairstyles, though. Because I be seeing, like, D'Angelo Russell, their joints be looking lit. And I'm like, damn, it's already on an NBA player. Why can't I have it and use it? Nah, not no more. It was broken anyway. It's going to take me at least 2 days to make my first build, mess around. But that'll be it for me as well. So the Heat crew is getting back together. I don't know what that means, word boy. The Heat crew? That's like you putting the pronouns in front of AllCity. I'm not. I'm like an old school dude. I don't do the pronoun stuff. I respect y'all, but I'm not doing the pronoun stuff. I can't say like he AllCity red. Nah, it's not me, bro. I'll get hella confused. Does the city get revealed Thursday? Yeah, the city is this week, yeah. I don't know if it's gonna be Thursday or Friday, but uh knuckleheads. 500 in the chat. Appreciate y'all being here, man. It was dope. I know a lot of us are spread thin amongst a lot of creators that are dropping content today. I appreciate that y'all took the time, to come through. I meant to say the city crew. All good, war boy. All good. Yeah, we never left. We're always together. Yeah, even we may not play 2K, like we may not get on, but we're always connected because we run our Discord community. So yeah, we tried getting on. We tried getting back on multiple times, but man, it was tough. So 6AG said, AllCity, serious question. If 2K keeps giving us this BS product, you think one day will 2K ever fall off? I think the best way to get the answer to that question is to keep track of their relationship with the NBA and the licensing agreement between them. You see, the licensing contract, now, I'm not 100% sure. I don't want to quote a number. I'll just say, don't quote me on this, but I could have sworn it was like at 1.9 billion for the licensing. I could have sworn it was something crazy. So if we as the community end up stalling on how much money we give, then that'll in turn affect how much money they can pay out. So if their licensing agreement ever comes to risk, that's when we know we can start paying attention to the beginning of the end. That's when other companies will just chomp at the bit and they'll put 2K on their toes real fast, quick, like hella quick. Cause that's like a gold mine right there. If somebody's able to pick up that licensing. I made the same point about them having little to no competition at all. Yeah. But like I said, like I said in the previous live stream, they didn't just magically fall into this place. Yeah, there's a lot of skill, there's a lot of effort, there's a lot of business sense to even put them in a place to corner the market the way they are, and not have nobody in sight. Like there's nobody. It's almost like there's a barrier surrounding them. Nobody in sight could touch them. So I think we can't discredit how smart they are, how resourceful 2K is. You know what I mean? And the only thing that I think could risk their downfall is that licensing agreement. I just watched the video. 2K patching already, Audi. Yeah, they already patching. They already done said, nah. 2K crazy. They already done patched the game. If you're new here, I'll read it off to you guys. first of all, you guys could take a look at this clip from Koza representing NBA 2K Labs, showing this cancel and the new shot cancel mechanic. This is it right here. Whoop, he keeps going. There was barely any stop. Whoop, keeps going. That was a shot cancel, and look how he swerved him. Oh Lord. But now I'm gonna show you guys the patch information. Mike Wang says, I'll pull it up here. Enjoying NBA 2K25 creator videos dropping today. One thing to know, Dribbling, amongst other things, has changed quite a bit since we made the Community Day Builder, the version of 2K that the Community Day creators were playing on. Several moves, the LeBron hopback, the Hezzy drag size-up escape type moves are now gone, and several new moves have been added. What are those new moves? We have no idea because they wasn't in the NBA 2K25 Community Day version. They were playing with the version that had LeBron step back and a few other moves that have been since then removed, which Mike Wang confirmed right here. It's crazy. Crazy. Off subject, what happened to Shakedown? So I just saw a clip that Shakedown and LD are both in the game. I don't know if this was a troll, but I did just see a clip online and it looked really bad. Maybe I didn't confirm. It was right before I started this live stream. I didn't confirm if this was actual 2K25 footage, but it looked like there was a hologram popped up. So trashy, man. Hopefully it was a troll, but instead of them like their player models being in the game, it was of them, a recorded video talking like in a hologram thing popped up. So do you offer companies to sponsor your? Yeah, but yes, John. Though I do offer companies to sponsor YouTube videos, but I'm real picky. I am, I do my research. I'm extremely cautious with who I would allow to sponsor. It's not just a willy-nilly thing. Like, oh, you got a check? All right, I'll take that. No. Yes, I seen it when I watched Brother Jones' video earlier. Yeah. So that was it. So that's facts, right? Ma'am here in SD, cool dude, nice. That's what's up. They're gonna add an elite Joaquin Noah step back. Yo, did you guys see what's his name? Wembanyama? You see what that player was doing? Talk about stretch bigs. Lord, that man was 1 through 5. He was taking leaners, he was dribbling up the court behind the backs. Would you ever go to community day if invited? That's a tough one for me, man. It's really a tough one. I don't know. It's it's hard to get me to go anywhere besides the gym and shopping. To think about going, I really don't want to be around. It looked, maybe not. Let me not say it like that because it looked like good vibes. It really did look like good vibes. And I remember during this time, I was thinking it probably is good vibes over there. I know if someone like me got to community day, I'm not gonna I wouldn't wild out, but I'll ask questions. You know what I mean to say? Every question that I pose here, or if I'm asked a question, I'm gonna answer it honestly. And I don't know if folks will like that. Honestly, don't know if folks will like that. The homie said community day is all a finesse. I hope guards can just stick their hands up in the paint to stop bigs. Oh, hell nah. Why do you hope that? That sounds terrible. We don't need no guards trying to guard nobody in the paint. 2K did a good job with that in 2K25 and 2K24. Jane, question, why every time I see you is something bad about 2K? I don't know. I don't know. I'm one of the people who highlight the things that are bad about 2K. That's probably why. But I just spent the day talking great about 2K. I just spent, we just got the information. And actually, this live stream was talking about how much I was so excited about 2K. That's funny. Any 2K news? Yeah, I just shared a bunch of 2K news. What you see on screen is 2K news. Mike Wang saying that he removed some of the key dribble moves that a lot of you guys have become accustomed to, even if you've seen it in your favorite creators community day videos that dropped today after the embargo lift. They made changes. They already patched the game. That's what this whole live stream is about. I already dropped the video on it as well. I'm leaning towards getting 2K on. Ooh, that sounds like a nightmare, Joseph. I did hear some of the other folks talking about getting it on PC, giving it a shot this year. But yeah, appreciate that. Appreciate that, hoax. Yeah, join NBA 2K Lab, y'all. If y'all looking to join NBA 2K Lab, use promo code AllCity. You can save yourself 20%. We're thinking that the park game will be on Thursday. Yeah, Thursday or Friday, because the embargo lifts for today and tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll be getting information about builds and stuff like that. And I don't think 2K wants to interrupt that. So I imagine they'll drop the city information, the Corsair report about the city. And I imagine they'll drop that Thursday or Friday. Can I purchase my 450 VC on 24 now? And no, VC from 24 is not transferring. Do not do that. VC from 2K24 does not transfer to 2K25. That's how they get you. All that VC stays. That's part of their lawsuits. Their lawsuits were saying very similar things. 2K doesn't allow you. So this is why they had us sign a new terms of service agreement saying that VCs are fiction. They're not real things. And we could only use them pretty much at the mercy of 2K, as long as 2K allows us to, and however 2K allows us to use them. So yeah. Pre-order for $100 edition. I pre-ordered the $70 version, and I'm gonna get the $150 VC. They never transfer VC. Yeah, they never transfer VC. Please don't do that. If you want to waste money, I'll drop my cash app. That's what Slim said. $497 in the chat. Maybe I'll get it to 4,000. 4,000. Well, I'm going to do my best to keep you guys updated as we receive information. I got to go check out some more videos and then relate that to how, I'm going to hear a lot of creators talking about the good things that are incorporated into 2K. Even Joe Knows had a segment about the LeBron James step back and how it's still in the game. And here we go in the middle of that. Mike Wang drops a post saying that he did indeed remove the LeBron step back, and that the game has changed quite a bit from the community day version that these creators played. Insane. And I want to do some more research on that stuff, so I'm going to get to it. Wishing y'all all a safe and blessed rest of your afternoon. I'll catch you guys on the next video or live stream. Easy, y'all.